Let's talk about King Spawn number 29. If you've been following my channel, then you know I'm a Spawn fan. I've been collecting all the Spawns. I got Spawn number 1 off the rack, actually off the convenience store rack when it came out. Love it. $2.99, still $2.99 for all the Spawn books. Best value for comics out there. The pages are always clean. You always got cardstock cover, so that's really cool. The art's always good. So Spawn, you're kicking ass. All right. Let's review this using my space system. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best you can get in any category. I'm reviewing this compared to other Spawn comics. So I'm not comparing this to Giant Size X-Men or V for Vendetta or Watchmen or Dark Knight Returns or something like that. We're just talking about Spawn. You buy a Spawn comic, you've got stuff in your mind, you've got an expectation. How well does it meet it? I'm going to give the storyline a 1. This comic is almost a perfect comic, actually, or a perfect Spawn comic. I'm going to give the storyline a 1 only because nothing really progressed, but I'm still giving it a 1 because I kind of really like this issue. It's just Spawn going through hell, and there's obstacles. He fights a couple of monsters, but also there's some people that help him, a couple of helpers, some monsters. Also, Wanda appears. I really liked it. Obviously, the story is not that great. Like, there's no story exactly in it, but I can't give it a 0 because I actually liked it. So there still is a story, right? It just didn't progress a lot in the grand scheme of the story, but man, it was still awesome. Pacing, 2 out of 2. I know this book is basically the long walk, but so pacing would suffer, you'd think, but I was so drawn in. Just the way that it flowed, and it just went through like all these different things that like a couple of obstacles that he goes through, and then these guys come and help him out, and they fight these weird creatures, follow him, and then they attack this dog. I don't know. It was really done well. And I think the art here, I think it's also 2 out of 2 for the art. I mean, I like the art in this a lot. It looked really cool to me, just like the flow of it. There's some pretty cool, just like some cool pages. The cover is bloody awesome. This is a great issue. Yeah, it's all positive so far. Speaking of art, I do want to mention our channel sponsor, which is beardedshirts.com. They do these awesome shirts, these print all over shirts. So we've got like a Legion of Superheroes, and this one's printed on both sides, so it's like it's all over the print. I love the shirts there. I've ordered a bunch, and I've gotten a few as well. If you are a channel member, if you become a Legionnaire, you are entered into a draw every month to win a shirt from beardedshirts.com. So you can sign up to become a Legionnaire for that. If not, that's cool. Bearded Shirts has sales all the time. Check them out in the link, beardedshirts.com. They are my channel sponsor, and I thank them. Okay. Characters, there's no characters in this, but I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it a 2 because, you know, Wanda shows up and she's really cool, and Spawn's awesome. I just like the way that this whole entire issue came about. Again, if you want to be super critical, maybe it's a 1. Maybe I shouldn't give it a 2 out of 2 for characters because there's not a lot going on. But there's just something about this one. I'm gonna give the enjoyment a 2 out of 2. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I would almost just give it a 10. I'm trying to be critical, but it's tough because I got drawn into this comic. I really enjoyed this a lot. There's just something magical about it. I was on this journey with him through this hellish landscape, and he's determined to get to the throne of hell and stop all of this. And it was just done really well. It was really done well. I kind of want to give it a 10. Maybe realistically, it's like an 8 out of 10. So I'm going to split the difference. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 and just say I highly recommend King Spawn 29. King Spawn has really leveled up for me. It was the weakest of the Spawn titles, but now it's right up there with the others. I think it's just been really getting good. So guys, if you like my space rating system, I know it was a little bit easy this week on this one, but normally I'm a little bit more critical. But if you do enjoy my space system, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that kind of good stuff for me. That is it for King Spawn. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Like, did I read too much into this? Did you think this was just okay? But anyway, let me know. Until next time.